Today, we embark on a journey into the lesser-known terrains of the inner world. Our discussion will traverse two profound concepts, shadow work and the dark night of the soul. These insightful topics invite us to explore the depths of our subconscious and understand the hidden parts of ourselves. Shadow work, a term popularized by renowned psychologist Carl Jung, encourages us to face the repressed, unacknowledged parts of our personality. The dark night of the soul, on the other hand, refers to a challenging period of personal transformation in which one confronts deep sorrow, disillusionment, and uncertainty, paving the way for inner growth. In this video, we will delve into these themes with clarity and creativity, making them accessible and relatable for everyone. We will discuss how each process can serve as a catalyst for healing and transformation. Through exploring shadow work, you will learn how acknowledging the parts of yourself that you often overlook can lead to a more integrated and authentic existence. Similarly, we will examine how encountering the dark night of the soul, despite its discomfort, can bring profound insights and renewal. Our journey today involves not only understanding these complex ideas, but also finding solace in the fact that such transformative experiences are part of the universal human condition. Throughout the video, expect practical insights and creative perspectives that break down these intricate topics into digestible, everyday language. Whether you are new to these ideas or have already begun your own journey, this exploration promises to be both enlightening and empowering. So sit back as we navigate the hidden corners of the mind and spirit, and together, uncover the treasures that lie beneath the surface. Prepare to challenge your perceptions and embrace a transformative quest that reshapes your inner world with newfound clarity and strength beyond measure. Understanding shadow work begins with a willingness to explore the realms of our psyche that often remain hidden from our conscious awareness. Shadow work involves turning a curious eye towards our inner landscape, examining emotions, memories, and behaviors that we may have long denied or repressed. This process acknowledges that every individual carries parts of themselves that are not readily accepted by the ego. To some, these hidden parts might appear as imperfections or mistakes, but in shadow work, they are seen as gateways to deeper understanding and transformation. Historically, the concept of the shadow emerges prominently in the studies of psychiatrist Carl Jung, who introduced the idea that repressed elements of our personality manifest in our unconscious. Jung proposed that by confronting these shadow aspects consciously, individuals can achieve a more balanced and integrated personality. The principles of shadow work are rooted in the belief that by embracing rather than denying the darker fragments of ourselves, we foster healing and creative growth. It is not a path to self-flagellation, but a respectful dialogue with all aspects of our being, acknowledging that our imperfections hold valuable lessons. The process of shadow work is not static or one-dimensional. Rather, it is a dynamic journey that blends introspection, emotional resilience, and acceptance. Engaging in shadow work involves practices such as journaling about recurring dreams, reflecting on moments of intense emotion, or even seeking therapeutic support to unearth patterns that have been hidden for years. Each exercise offers a pathway to rediscovering parts of ourselves that, when integrated, unveil a fuller, more vibrant picture of who we truly are. Shadow work is as much an art as it is a process, inviting creativity and personal interpretation at every turn. As we delve into shadow work, we also come to recognize its benefits in everyday scenarios. By taking responsibility for unconscious impulses and unclaimed emotions, we free ourselves from repeating destructive patterns. This work can lead to improved relationships, enhanced creativity, and a profound sense of inner peace. Embracing our shadow is a courageous act. It teaches us that our darkness is not to be feared nor hidden, but rather illuminated and understood. The lessons learned from shadow work inspire not only self-improvement, but also a stronger connection with others, as we come to appreciate that everyone has a shadow waiting to be acknowledged. In summary, shadow work is a transformative practice that requires dedication, vulnerability, and self-compassion. It asks us to look into the mirror of our soul and greet every facet of our identity, no matter how challenging or uncomfortable it may be. Through such honest engagement, we unlock the potential for growth and a renewed sense of wholeness that resonates throughout all areas of our lives. By engaging in shadow work, you step into a space free from judgment, where every emotion has meaning and every shadow holds a lesson. This mindful exploration nurtures self-acceptance and invites you to transform challenges into powerful wisdom that lights your path forward with deep clarity. Exploring the dark night of the soul means confronting a phase where emotional turbulence and inner desolation open the door to profound transformation. The term dark night of the soul originates from mystical literature and has been referenced by spiritual figures such as Saint John of the Cross. It describes a period when an individual experiences a deep sense of loss or despair, leading to a temporary disconnect from previously held beliefs and comforts. This stark experience often challenges one's identity and prompts a significant reevaluation of life's purpose, inviting us to find light in the heart of darkness. Traditionally, the dark night of the soul is not a permanent condition, but a transitional phase. It is characterized by feelings of isolation, grief, and existential questioning. Many who traverse this path encounter moments that force them to let go of long-held assumptions and embrace uncertainty. While the process can be extremely painful, it offers a rare opportunity to purge outdated emotional patterns and beliefs that no longer serve one's growth. It is a crucible in which the soul is refined and reborn under the pressures of introspection and raw vulnerability. The journey through the dark night of the soul demands patience and self-forgiveness. Unlike rapid fixes or superficial solutions, this path encourages individuals to lean deeply into their suffering, recognizing it as a catalyst for inner evolution. Practices such as meditation, prayer, or quiet solitude can help soothe the overwhelming feelings that arise during this time. Moreover, the transient nature of this phase is a crucial reminder that even the deepest darkness eventually gives way to dawn, and with it, the promise of renewal and clarity. In facing the dark night, many find solace in creative expression, a powerful outlet that can illustrate the complexity of their experiences. Whether through art, music, writing, or other forms of creativity, expressing these turbulent emotions can transform pain into beauty and chaos into insight. This creative alchemy is central to understanding the dark night of the soul. By engaging with our suffering openly and authentically, we access a reservoir of wisdom that is both ancient and deeply personal. Ultimately, the dark night of the soul is a rite of passage that redefines our innermost truths. It strips away the illusions that obscure our true nature, revealing a more nuanced and resilient self. As daunting as it may appear, this phase is a critical component of the spiritual journey, one that fosters long-lasting transformation, renewed purpose, and an enriched appreciation for life's intricate balance. Embracing the dark night invites us to acknowledge that even in moments of despair, there is an underlying promise of resurgence and growth. Embracing the experience of the dark night of the soul requires courage and a willingness to let go of familiar comforts. In doing so, we open ourselves to healing energies that renew our spirit and guide us toward a brighter horizon. At first glance, shadow work and the dark night of the soul may seem to occupy separate realms of personal growth, yet they are deeply interconnected. Both invite introspection into the parts of ourselves that are rarely illuminated, challenging us to confront hidden fears and vulnerabilities. In shadow work, we engage in practices that uncover repressed emotions and beliefs, while the dark night of the soul brings these hidden elements to the surface in a raw and sometimes overwhelming manner. This intersection creates a powerful space for transformation. Exploring this convergence, we see that shadow work often acts as a precursor to experiencing the dark night of the soul. When we begin to acknowledge and accept the shadow within us, we may inadvertently trigger a period of deep existential questioning and emotional turbulence. During this time, unresolved conflicts and unhealed wounds begin to emerge, signaling the onset of a dark night phase. Though this experience is challenging, it serves as a necessary upheaval that leads to personal rebirth and greater self-awareness. Moreover, the two processes share a common goal: the integration of the unacknowledged aspects of our identity. In both practices, the aim is not to eliminate our darkness, but to understand and incorporate it, thereby fostering a more holistic sense of self. By facing our inner demons head-on, we gain the clarity needed to release long-held narratives that no longer serve us. This mutual process of recognition and acceptance ultimately transforms pain into wisdom and chaos into order. However, it is important to acknowledge the distinct differences too. Shadow work is typically more gradual, involving intentional exercises and self-reflection, while the dark night of the soul often strikes suddenly and with great intensity. Despite these differences, when approaching both with open hearts, the insights gained are extraordinary. Navigating this intersection requires both structured practices and the willingness to surrender to the unpredictable nature of inner healing. In embracing the full spectrum of our experiences, we honor the complexity of our inner worlds and open ourselves to a more authentic version of self. In this transformative journey, every challenge becomes a stepping stone towards a life filled with deeper meaning and genuine connection. By integrating the lessons of both shadow work and the dark night, we construct a resilient foundation upon which a transformed, harmonious life is built. Taking practical steps in shadow work is essential for anyone ready to embark on an inner journey of self-discovery. One effective method is journaling. By putting pen to paper, you allow repressed thoughts and feelings to emerge in a safe space. Begin by writing about recurring dreams, intense emotional reactions, or patterns that seem to repeat in your life. This exercise not only uncovers hidden aspects of your personality, but also highlights areas in need of healing and growth. Another valuable technique is meditation. Through mindful awareness, meditation helps you observe your inner dialogue without judgment. This practice creates the space needed to acknowledge and accept both the light and dark aspects of yourself. Over time, regular meditation can deepen your understanding of your subconscious and gradually make the unknown more familiar. Different forms of meditation, from guided visualizations to silent introspection, can be tailored to your personal journey. Therapy and group work also play a significant role in practical shadow work. Professional guidance can provide safe scaffolding as you navigate complex emotional terrain. Likewise, sharing your journey within supportive communities can offer diverse perspectives and reinforce that you are not alone in your struggles. Engage with others, participate in discussion groups, or seek out workshops that focus on personal growth and self-integration. These collaborative environments foster an atmosphere of trust and mutual support. Additionally, consider creative practices such as artistic expression, dance, or music. Creative outlets serve as powerful mediums to express what words sometimes cannot. They allow you to explore your inner world in a nonlinear, innovative manner that can bypass the constraints of rational thought. As you immerse yourself in these creative processes, be open to the unexpected insights that arise. Each creative act serves as both a revelation and a healing exercise. In pursuing these practical approaches, it is also important to set clear boundaries and maintain self-compassion. Shadow work, while rewarding, can uncover painful memories and trigger emotional discomfort. A balanced approach, combining various techniques, ensures that you safely navigate the complexities of your inner world while steadily progressing towards a more integrated self. By embracing these diverse practices, you create a versatile toolkit for healing the hidden parts of your psyche. Remember, every step in this journey is a brave act of self-love, encouraging growth, understanding, and the transformation of your inner world. Navigating the dark night of the soul requires a blend of inner strength, support, and self-care. A vital strategy is to prioritize self-compassion during moments of profound distress. Recognize that feelings of isolation and despair are temporary, and allow yourself the grace to experience them without judgment. Deep breathing exercises, gentle movement, and reconnecting with nature can provide comfort while the storm within rages. It is equally important to seek support during this challenging phase. Whether through a trusted friend, mentor, or mental health professional, sharing your inner struggles can alleviate the weight of solitude. Support networks offer not only empathy, but also practical tools and perspectives that help ground you as you navigate through turbulent emotions. Engaging with communities of like-minded individuals can remind you that this passage is a shared human experience. Consider integrating reflective practices such as journaling or meditation, specifically designed to soothe the soul. These techniques can help you process complex emotions and bring clarity during moments when darkness feels overwhelming. Allow moments of stillness to emerge and be patient with the gradual unfolding of insight. Every small act of self-care contributes to a pathway out of the depths, illuminating the way forward even in the midst of uncertainty. Ultimately, embracing the journey and honoring all emotions, both the painful and transformative, builds resilience. While the dark night may obscure your vision temporarily, remember that it is also a time to cultivate inner resources and discover hidden strengths that will ultimately guide you towards renewed hope and a more connected sense of self. During these demanding moments, every mindful step you take matters deeply. Embrace the small victories, and remember that personal renewal is born from each courageous decision to seek light amid darkness. Hold on to hope and trust that every hardship carves a path towards strength. In closing, the exploration of shadow work in the dark night of the soul reveals a transformative journey that embraces every facet of our humanity. By facing our unconscious elements and weathering periods of deep inner darkness, we uncover not only our hidden strengths, but also a renewed capacity for love, empathy, and growth. Each step taken on this path contributes to a richer, more integrated life experience. As you continue to navigate your inner world, remember that both the illuminating and shadowed parts of yourself have valuable lessons to offer. Embrace the journey with courage and hope, for it is through these challenges that we truly evolve. May this exploration inspire you to seek deeper understanding and forge a lasting connection with your authentic self. Let every challenge and every shadow be a powerful reminder of your immense capacity for transformation, guiding you toward a luminous path.